Hello everyone, how are you all? I am fine, thanks for asking. All clear till yesterday? It's almost 9:15, still very less attendance today. When we are going to take a very important topic. Only 30 participants till now. What to do? Because today's topic is very important. And if I leave them, they will miss out some part. Okay, let's wait 5 minutes more. Let's wait 5 minutes more, then we will begin. Okay. I think people are coming approx at 9:30. This is what is happening. I cannot wait every day till 9:30 to begin. This cannot happen. 1-2 days it's fine, but not every day. After 2 minutes, we will begin. Okay.
गुड इवनिंग सर।
Yes. Good evening.
सर टॉपिक हेलो
Yeah.
सर टॉपिक क्या होगा?
What will be the topic for today? Anybody knows?
बिकॉज सर लिंक
Yeah.
कुछ लिंक नहीं।
What is the topic for today? Anybody knows?
OOP concepts.
Have you got the link yesterday? I mentioned, right? Today will be OOPS. OOPS 1, object oriented programming 1.
ओके सर।
Okay. Okay, let's begin. 9:20 it's already. Won't wait more. Okay. See now, everyone can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
यस सर विजिबल।
Okay, fine. My voice is coming good.
गुड सर।
Okay. So let's begin. Okay, let's begin with a problem. Think for it 5 minutes. Okay, think for it 5 minutes. I want to store a data of an, let's say, an organization. Okay, a company is there. Company is there. I want to store a data related to it. Okay, that will have number of employees. Number of employees. Okay, name of the company. Okay, name of all employees. Name of all employees. Okay, profit. What is the profit it earns in a year? Who is the co-founder? Who is the co-founder? Okay, these are the 5 data I require for a company. Okay, these 5 data I require for a company. Can you design it somehow? Can you tell me how will you do this? For a company, I require data, number of employees, how many employees it has, what is the name of the company, what are the name of all employees, what profit it makes in a year, and who is the co-founder. These 5 data I require. So tell me how you want to do it. How will you do that? Take 5 minutes, think, and then will you answer me, all of you. I require response from all of you. Think, all of you. All of you think of it. How will you do that? All of you think, how will you do that? How will you store data? For a particular organization, I require 5 data. Number of employees, name of the employee, name of the company, name of all employees, what profit it earns in a year, and who is the co-founder. Okay. I'm not saying how. At first, come up with any approach you want. Any approach you want. I just want to see how many of you are able to do this. Not using anything called classes and objects. We'll see that later on. Why we require that. First, tell me, whatever we have learned till now, how will you utilize that to store these data? Come up with some approaches. At 9:30, I will discuss how can we do this. Think of it first. How will you store these data? Number of employees, name of the company, name of all employees, profit, co-founder. Whatever you want to. I will not answer it here right now. I will discuss after 9:30. There is an organization or a company. Okay, I want for that organization, I want to somehow store data related to what is the number of companies, what is the name of the company, name of all employees, what profit it earns in a year, and who is the co-founder. These 5 data I require for that. What will I do? How can I do that? Database is something different, some other thing. What I said till now, whatever we have learned, how will you utilize that to store these things? Till whatever you have learned till now, how will you utilize that to take these inputs? Think in that term. Okay, what approaches you can come up with? What approaches you can come up with? Anyone who would like to share?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
First, we will create a dictionary
Then?
as the organization name.
Hmm.
Then
Okay.
we will create a dictionary as per the employee name.
Okay.
In that dictionary, we will enter the employee name. Number of the employee.
Okay. Any other approach? Any other method you want to take? Anyone?
Sir, from methods,
I don't say method means that. Any other technique? How can you store this? How can you take the input for these things? This is what I want.
So we can take input as a string.
All of them. Then what will you do? How can I know that what is the number of employees, name of the company, name of all employees, profit, co-founder? How can I differentiate?
So we can give a number just like if one input is 1, then the number of employees. If input 2, then number of company.
Means how will you know? How will you identify? This is the number of employee. What I said yesterday, in dictionaries, the ordering may not be same. Once you enter the data, ordering may change. Once the data is very large, the ordering may change.
So then we can also use list.
Yeah, fine. But yeah, how? What's the entire procedure for this? What I said,
So
it's
we
an
need to create.
it's an organization data. Okay, it's an organization data. You cannot expect that you will keep data anyhow and you will and somebody will recognize that, yeah, this is the name of the company, this is the number of employees, number of all employees. Somehow you have to keep that organized.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
So we can create a list, and in the list, while appending, we can create a format where at index 0 we can store a certain name, at index 1 we can store something.
So now suppose okay, created a list. Very good. All the inputs I have taken one by one, appended
Yes,
everything, correct?
Yes.
0. Now, if somebody else, some other employee comes, let's say one day, some other employees comes one day, how will he understand that 0th index denotes the number of employees, first index denotes the name of the company? This is not a good way, right? That by the number of index, I should be knowing this. Some other way has to be there.
Okay.
Think in that terms. This is an organization data. Don't think that random we are playing with data in our computers. This has to be an organized, well-structured data so that anybody can access that. Anybody a part of that organization can access that.
sir, importing.
That's leave that part as of now. Completely leave that part. Whatever you have learned till now, based upon that, answer something. Okay, just think in these terms. Let me take away. Okay, fine. Can I name a variable? First, I will first declare a variable, name of company. It will, yeah, let's say store a string, Google. Let's say we all work at Google, okay? Now next, number of employees. Let's declare a name. Number of employees, okay? This is the variable name. Inside that I will store some integer. Let's say 1000 employees are there. Now, next, What was that? Name of all employees. Name of employees, or rather, let's not write it name of employees, but rather write it list of employees. What will I do for this list of employees? I will make a list. Let's say first, who is the first employee? Let's say Amar. Next is Saurabh. Okay. Rama. Third employee, and so on. It will go like this. Okay. Till 1,000. Number of employees is 1,000. The list size of the list will be 1,000, and here the names will be stored for each employee. I will declare a variable profit, and will have, let's say, 2 crores are my profit for a year. Next, what was the last data I want to? What was the last data I wanted to?
Co-founder.
Who is the co-founder? Okay. Who is the co-founder? A co-founder should be an employee here, right? Employee present here. Let's say Amar is the co-founder. Okay. Co-founder, yeah. So this is how, what I have done, I have created separate variables. Separate variables. One is for name of the company, number of employees, list of employees. This is the list, profit, and co-founder. All these things, all this entire 5 data are a part of organization. Which organization? Google. All these things belong to what data of an organization? Let's say Google. Okay. Now, similar in this format only. Similar in this format, let's say I am an agency. Okay, I am some other company. I am some other company. I provide some services that Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Flipkart, Walmart, everyone takes. Okay, so I want to keep, let's say I have 100 clients. 100 clients I have. All clients are some other companies, right? Like the names I have taken. Okay. Now in this format only, I want to keep their details. In this format only, I want to keep their details. What is the number of name of the company, number of employees, list of employees, profit, and co-founder. Okay. For Microsoft also, I want to save the data, same data. That will be different data, but in this format only for Microsoft, Walmart, Amazon, Tower Research, Rubrik, everyone I want to keep. 100 clients I have. For 100 companies I will do. Now tell me, for each company, what I have to do. I have to, each of the variable that I have used for Google, right? I have to declare each of them 100 times, correct? Each of the variable that I have utilized for storing the data of Google, I have to declare them separately 100 times for storing data of 100 clients. Will it be a good way? Will it be a feasible way?
No, sir.
So everything separate, and that will be haphazard, right? Name of the company. How will you store name of the company? Google is coming. Now, if I write name of the company equals Microsoft, the data will update. What shall I do now? What's the solution to this problem? Format should be same. Companies are 100. What should I do now? What's the solution to this problem?
So create a list of different companies.
And then how will I recognize which companies where I want instantly? I want to access the data of Microsoft. Hundreds of clients, just say this is an example. If I have millions and millions of clients, then how will I access?
Only way is, sir, by classes.
Okay, I will take that. We'll take that.
So through dictionary, through key, we can find.
Oh, yeah, definitely we can find. No problem.
Sir, in dictionary we can find through key, and in list and tuple we should find through the index, right?
So is it? Yes, yes. But is it a good way that for each data of the dictionary, each data of the dictionary, I have separate 5 variables. I have to declare them each time and store. Is it a good way?
Okay, sir. Like the same way it will work in that adding and removing. Like, sir, we have to work through the key in the dictionary, and removing and adding in work through the index also, right? In the list and tuples.
Yeah. One way is what Junaid has told.
Like in dictionary, we can add and remove, or like we can point it out through the key value. But in that first, like list and tuples, we can use the index or even the value keys.
Okay, that's separate thing. Separate thing. Here, the problem that I have taken, this is separate.
I'm
Tell
just
me
asking the
this-
doubt between.
Tell me one thing. I have hundreds of clients. 100 is just a number that can increase in future. What will I do? Each time a client will come and I will say, okay, name of the company, number of employees, list of employees, declare these 5 variables again, and then store the result and then push it inside my dictionary.
सर मेरा डाउट ये है कि हम लोग डिक्शनरी में तो की वैल्यू से काम करेंगे और लिस्ट और टपल में हम लोग इंडिसेस और की वैल्यू दोनों यूज कर सकते हैं.
वहां पे कोई की वैल्यू कहाँ से आ गया? टपल्स और इसमें लिस्ट.
सॉरी, इंडेक्स यूज कर सकते हैं उसके अंदर.
हाँ, उसमें इंडेक्स यूज कर सकते हैं.
और वैल्यू का नाम डायरेक्ट लिख के हम रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं.
बिल्कुल.
तो बस सर.
Have some response. What will we do? This is just a number, right? And suppose the format is name of the company. Okay, name of the company, the variable should be named as such. If now somebody changes inside the dictionary, it stores the data something like this. Inside the dictionary only I have stored, let's say there is a dictionary where name of the company will be key, name of the company. Okay, now what happens? Inside that there will be some more data. Inside this key there will be some more data, and what the data will be, or let's say some other dictionary. A dictionary key of a dictionary points to some other dictionary where data is there. Now the data I am pushing, let's suppose name of employee, name of company. Okay, now if somebody changes the name of this variable to something else, something like this, name of company, now when I will go and access using this name, I will get a fault, isn't it? It will show me that nothing, no name of the company exists. Python will show me. What will I do then? How can I keep the format intact so that I face no problems in my future? Okay, it can be there that while pushing inside details of a company, name of the company, somebody does what? This name of the company, it doesn't give. He names the entire variable as like this, name of the company. Now I know, as a founder of the company, I know that this is the variable that has been used. This is the variable that has been used to keep what is the name of the company, who is my client. Okay. Okay. But now what happened? Somebody, rather than giving this name, has given this name. Correct. Now this will give me error. Now I will come to confusion that, okay, this is the error for this company. For other companies whose data is stored, are the same faults repeated? Right? Somebody has given wrong name here, wrong name, variable name here. Okay. Now this is, let's suppose, number of company, number of employees, let's say number of employees. What, this was my format. Okay, now somebody changes to just number. Somebody writes just number and stores 100 inside. That 100, that particular whatever XYZ company's details I'm storing, he has just written number while storing its data. Then this error is arising, that I am unable to access anything that is called number of employees inside this XYZ data. Right? So this will create a great confusion inside me, right? That hundreds of companies are there. At whose data is wrong? At which place? How shall I know that? Again, a great question, right? Whose data is wrong like this? I have to one by one check each and everything. For hundreds of companies. Can I do this? Is there any way you can think of that? Yeah, I will check the variable naming that I want is not here, is not correct. What will I do? naming of the variable that I have wanted is not according to the format. That's why I'm unable to access the data. What will I do then? I shall go for each and every of the 100 companies, right, inside the dictionary. And for each data, I have to check whether the naming is correct or not. And once, suppose day one, hundreds of companies are there. Okay. Now day two, 200 companies gets added more. Okay. So will I sit and check that 200 companies have been added? So let's check whether each and every data, let's check that naming of each and every variable inside that for those companies are correct or not. Will I sit and check, or will I hire somebody to check these things as an engineer? Who wants to do this as an engineer? Tell me. Just you have to check the name, whether the naming of the variable is correct or not, as per the given format. Nobody will, right? Why? 200 companies, it will take 2-3 days, I guess, to check entire data. So for solving such kind of problems, okay, at first, this is hugely a problem that we have, just for example, taken five data, and I have to keep entire data in format I want. Moreover, see, these are not single data type is not here. Some data are string, some data is integer, some data is a list. So entire thing, all these data collectively, all these data types collectively, I am using for an organization. So I want to think of something such that all these collection of data, int, string, and integer, can I use entire of these three, combination of these three as some other data type? Can I use something? So for achieving such kind of thing, that inbuilt data types I will get from Python, I can use a mixture, any mixture of them I can use and make some other data type of it. Such kind of organization is called a class that we will see today. Okay. What we call them? Class. Let's see what I mean to say. Inside an organization data, what was there? String data type was there, integer was there, and list was there. Am I correct? Am I correct or not? We have used all three data types, right? String, int, list, everything. And all were entire, all three separate data types belong to only one thing, an organization. So can I make a data type of organization itself? I want to make a data type organization that utilizes some inbuilt data types, int, string, and list. Okay. So once I declare, once I somehow make this organization a data type, now these three, entire three, I can utilize under this, under a single data type organization. So such kind of organization that I want to make is called a class. Class in simple definition is called a data type, where what happens, you can keep inside a class, what can happen, you can keep variables that are of different data types. Okay. And inside, for manipulating these data, I can have some methods. Okay. Class is what? Tell me. A data type which contains of inbuilt data types. That can be anything, Boolean, integer, string, list, dictionary, anything can be there. And how can I manipulate those data that I have kept inside a class? Using methods. Methods can also be part of the class. Tell me, is this definition clear to all of you? What is a class? We will see the examples soon. Tell me first. Any response I should get? What I have said, class is what? A data type. What kind of data type? User made data type. Okay, let me wipe out everything. Class is what? A data type. What kind of data type? User made data type. I can make this class. Okay, not inbuilt. Some are inbuilt, some I can make on my own convenience. Okay, now inside this data type, I can keep inbuilt data type variables such as integer, strings, lists, dictionaries, anything that is possible inside Python. I can keep anything inside this class, and the data that I have stored here, to manipulate them or to update them or to utilize them, I have to Python what supports one thing inside the class. You can have methods. These methods will help me to do what? Manipulate, utilize, and change these data. Whatever data types and variables I have declared inside a class, utilizing these methods, I can initialize them, I can manipulate them, I can do whatever I want to do with them. Okay. Now see one thing. These data variables, these data types, int, string, list, dictionary, that I am having inside my class. Okay. All these things, the data types. Okay. The data types are the variables. We will see how we will keep these data types inside our class. All the data that I am keeping inside the class is called as attributes. What is it called? Attributes. Okay. These data that you are keeping inside your class are called attributes. Okay. The organization data that I want to keep, what I will do, I will make this organization as a data type, or I will declare this organization as a class. Okay. Yes, you can keep tuple also. I said anything. Any data type that Python supports, you can keep anything inside class. No problem. This organization, I will declare that as a class. Inside that class, what I will do, I will keep some attributes. Okay. Such as number of employees. Okay. Now next, company name, and all the things that I want to. Okay, these are the attributes I will store, and will have some methods. Okay, some methods I will have inside this class to manipulate and change this data as per my own convenience. Okay, what I told, class is what? Simply a data type. Inside that, what is there? What can I store? Integer, data of integer type, string type, list, dictionary, anything I want to store, I can. No problem. Those things that I have stored is called what? The data part only is called as attributes. And to change, to access this, to change this, as well as to utilize the entire data as per my own convenience. However I want, I have what? Inside class methods. I can declare methods. These methods will do what? Access this and help me in any possible way I want to change and utilize this data. This is all, nothing else. This is the work of methods. Okay. Fine. Now see one thing. Inside a class, once I declare an attribute. What are attributes? Variable itself of some data type. Let's say this is my class. Inside that I want to have an attribute of name. Okay. Name is what? An attribute. Now, if I declare it to be ABC, okay, now doesn't matter how many times I want to utilize this data type. Okay, I want to utilize it. What will I do? How will I utilize this class? By making some variables of it, right? What happens? What I do? Declare some variable and assign that to some value, right? And that has some inbuilt data type. Python does what? Python already identifies, okay, what as per the given value, then what data types value is it. Now, this is also a data type. I can have variables of it also, correct? I can declare variables of it and can assign them some value I want. Now, whom to assign the value? This data type is there, right? And it contains not only name, but let's say some other thing. Name, age, and then let's say address. All these thing it has already something, let's say XYZ. Let's say I've defined this class as like this. Name, age, address. Now I want to declare variable A of this type, variable B of this type, variable C of this type. See here, I have given inside this class 3 attributes: name, age, and address. 3 data types this class will be having. So if I declare variable A, this will be something like this. This will keep all the data: name, age, address. If I declare a variable of class, let's say name of the class is C, of class C, it will have all 3 attributes present inside it: name, age, and address. Okay, and XYZ, let's say. Now, okay, fine. If I don't change it, it will be as it is. Whatever value I have assigned, it will be as it is. Once I declare a variable A of class C, the data ABC, 10, and XYZ will be present inside this A. If you want to access and print, you will get some value. Okay. And later on, if you want to change, you can. But this is not a good practice. Okay. Because any variable that I declare, A, B, or C, all will have the same data: ABC, 10, XYZ. Okay. These 3 should be changed. Might not be the same for all 3. I may utilize these 3 variables for some other purpose also. Now, suppose that I want to keep data inside B, something like name will be EFG, age will be 20, address will be UVW. This is the data I want inside variable B. Okay. Correct. Yes, we can definitely change. So what will happen if I declare B first C? Once I declare B, inside that also name will be present as ABC, age will be present as 10, and address will be present as XYZ. Since I have by default given some value to these variables, once I declare any variable of type class C, all this data will be by default present inside that variable. Okay. Now, fact is, the variables that I am declaring that are having class C as their data type, what they are called? They are called objects. Objects of class C. Okay. I can declare variables that has type class C. What are those things called? Objects. If I give some attributes inside class C and I declare a variable of it, all those attributes will be present inside where? My variable. And if I give some default value to it, what will happen? Those default value too will be present inside the variable. Okay. Later on, you may change that. Or if you don't want these attributes to have some default value, you can do that also. We'll see how. All clear? What are classes and what are objects? Please tell me now. Class C is what? Tell me. Class C has some attributes. Let's say ABC are the attributes inside that. Okay, now I want to, this class C is what? Data type, right? This is what we have discussed. This is what a data type. Now I want to have, what can I do? This entire data, this is a data type. So I can have a variable, let's say variable B, right, of type C, that will store data of type C, or rather data of data type class C. What are these variables called? Objects. Is it fine? If I want to declare any variable, let's say V, that has data type class C, what are these things called? Objects. Now, if you declare an object, let's say this V is declared, it will have inside it all the attributes ABC present. Okay. And if I give it A equal to 1, B equal to 2, C equal to 3, has some default value here also inside the variable B, what will happen? A's value will be 1, B's value will be 2, C's value will be 3. By default, it will be present. Okay. Tell me how many of you are doubt? How many of you are in doubt and how many of you got it? First, tell me this. Yes, tell me, what's the doubt? Amar.
Sir, I was having a doubt like the attributes and all in this.
Okay, let me take the example. Okay, let's go and take some example how the class is defined. Okay.
So what will be the definition of the class?
What I said, a data type where you can, by which you can collect multiple inbuilt data types together. That's all. Okay, fine. Let's define as per the organization only. Okay. Okay, so how will we define a class? By this class keyword. See here. By this class keyword, I want to declare a class, a data type. So how will I declare? First, write this class keyword, and let's name it org. Name of the class will be org. Okay. Okay. Firstly, yeah. Now, inside that, what data I wanted to store? An organization, what data it will have? First, what was it? Number of employees, right?
Sir, with class only we can do this. We cannot do this with define.
No. Class is something else, define is something else.
Okay.
Number of employees. Okay. First, number of employees. Let's keep 100. Okay. Let's give it 100. And yeah, what is next? Name of the company. Name of company. Let's give it Google. Next. List of employees. Okay. List of employees. Let's give it. So how will I declare this list? Okay, fine. First employee is Amar. Next, Saurabh. Next. Akhilesh, let's say. Okay, yeah, 3 employees as of now. Let's say I am writing the name. Now, what was next? Profit. Yearly. Let's say 2 crores. I am storing 2. And co-founder. Who is the co-founder? Or let's say CEO. Let's say Amar. Okay, fine. Define the class. Okay, now let's try. How will I? This is a class. Class is what? A data type. That's what we have discussed till now, right? Class is what? A data type. So int is a data type. String is a data type. Class org is also a data type. If I can make variables of type int, I can make variables of data type string. Can I make or not? First, give me this answer. How many of you cannot make variables of data type string, int, bool, these things? So only one is answering, and rest I can make variables of data type integer, float, string, and what? Boolean, list, dictionary. All these things are data type only, correct? Once I print their type, what it comes? List, int. These things are the results that I get, right? So cannot I make a variable of class org? This is also a data type only, right? This is also a data type. This is also a data type. Cannot I make a variable of it? I should be right. As per Python, we can make variable of all data types. So this also is a data type. What kind of data type? User defined. I have defined this data. Yeah, because int, float, all these things inbuilt data types. Python has defined that norms. Inside int, only numbers can be stored. Only numbers. Inside float, what kind of number? Real numbers can be stored. -1.12 or yeah, 2.34. Such kind of number can be stored. Inside strings, double quotes. There will be double quotes, and inside whatever I can write, such kind of data can be stored. Inside Boolean, I can store either true or false. Okay, such, right? This is the data only. I can store. Can I store inside int something called a? Int is the data. Can I store inside that a? For any int variable, can I store this string a inside it? I cannot, right? I cannot, because Python doesn't allow that. So similarly, we define a data type organization, org, where what happens? I can have variables of data type int, string, list, something like that. All 3 data types inside, all 3 of the data types combined will be under a single data type called organization. That kind of collection is called a class. Now you are getting it or not? Tell me. Inside my organization, how many types of data I have? String I have, list I have, int I have. Okay. That comes under a single umbrella, and that umbrella is called organization. Okay. That umbrella is called organization, and what this organization is a class. Class is what? User defined data types. Okay, got it? User defined data types. I can do, even if I want to keep a float variable, I can keep inside that. I want to keep a dictionary, I can keep that. That's what the flexibility Python has given me. That yeah, I can define my own data type in form of class. Okay, now integer variable, let's say int a equal to, sorry, a equal to 1 I have defined, right? I can do what operations in it? What operations I can do with this a variable? 1 plus 1, can add, can subtract, can multiply, can divide, right? All these things I can do. All these things we can do, correct? Similarly, we can perform some operations on organization, this organization data type. But how will I am defining the data type by myself, right? What operation is allowed on it, I have to define that. On this data, whatever operation is defined, I have to define that, because this is a user defined data types. So for doing such job, I required methods inside it. Let's define a method inside this. How will I? Def, let's say met. This is the method. And with this method, if I call this method, I will be able to, okay, and this will take a parameter. Okay, this will take a parameter, employee name. Okay, this will take a parameter, and this employee name, that is this as a parameter, this method is getting. What will I do? I will increase number of employees. Okay, let's not do that as of now. I will just append this employee inside my list of employees. List of employees dot append employee name. Okay. By this method, I will do what? Add inside my list some other employee's name. Okay. This is how I am manipulating the list of employees data that I am having. Okay, now done. One method I have shown, some data I have shown. Now let's see how can we declare variable of this class. The syntax for that is, okay, let's say company1. Okay, this is my data. This is what the first variable inside which I want to keep data of my this present company that I'm having, or data of Google rather, let's say. How will I do? Company1 is a variable, and this will store data of type org. How can I do this? Org and this double first brackets. Okay, now let's try printing whether we can print company1 or not. Okay, yeah, let's give it something like that. Okay, yeah, let's try printing company1 and its type. What happens? Yeah, okay, you are getting here. When I'm printing this company1, what happens? Main.org object at something like this. You are getting some random text Python is returning, and what it is showing? Class main.org. This is the full data type I am getting. Main.org. org here is there. You are also getting that org here. What is the main? We will take some time and then we will discuss. Okay, what is the class name? Org is there, but after some dot main. After some main dot, this org is there. If I change the name of the class, let's say capital organization, then what data type I will get? Okay, it's not the correct way. Okay, yeah, see, class _main _dot organization. Entire name of the class is being shown after this main dot. So you are getting, but something main is coming. What is it? We will discuss after some time. Okay, so what is the class I am getting? Organization itself. Data type is class organization itself. But fact is, when I'm trying to print what is inside my, what is the data that is inside my company one, I am unable to print that. So what shall I do? Let's say I want to print company one is what? A variable of type organization. I want to print this data inside that. How can I print? So for that, you have to use dot operator, company one dot number of employees. Okay. And then company one dot name of company. Then let's say company one dot list of employees. This is what I want. All these three data I want to print. Okay. Let's see whether I'm able to do it or not. Okay, everything I'm getting. Company one, see. Number of employees, 100. Company name, Google, and list of employees, Amar, Saurabh, Akhilesh. How I have done that? I have done that. What I was saying, a variable, let's say I've declared variable company one. Okay, now what it will have? This is of type organization. So inside this company one, it will by default have whatever is defined inside this class. This number of employees, okay, equal to 100. Name of the company, Google, and the list of the employees. After that, profit is 2 crores. CEO is Amar. Okay, all these things by default will come inside your variable of the class or the object of the class. Now, how will I access the data that I have inside my object? By the dot operator. Once I write company one dot number of employees, okay, once I write this using the dot operator, once I give the variable name that I have inside the class, this will access this data. Once I write company one dot name of the company, this will access Google. Once I write name of the company dot list of employees, this will access this list. Entire thing will be printed. So what I've said, once I declare a variable of data type class organization, what will happen? Whatever variable is present inside the class will come by default inside my company one. By default, everything that I have declared inside the class will be present as a part of company one. Okay. Till here, any doubt? Any problem you are having? Yes, please tell me, Amar.
So can we use class in dictionary, list, and tuple all?
Some class data type you want to store inside dictionaries.
Like we can use this. Now we have taken this list of employees in a list, right? So
Yeah.
we can use the functions in this all like dictionary, list, and tuple. List we are using currently.
As in?
So this
Yeah,
class.
list you can use, dictionaries, anything you want to keep inside this class you can, no problem.
Okay. So can you just differentiate me class and the DEF?
DEF is for methods and class
Oh.
is a separate data type that I am declaring here.
Okay, is a data type. Sir, can you please explain me the line number 37 and 36?
Inside what I said, I want to do what? Change this data. Okay, I'm coming to that. Just wait for some time. I want to change this data. How can I do that? Okay, some operations I want to do inside the data that I have inside my class. How can I do that? This is a user made data type, right? Made by myself.
Okay.
So what operations are allowed inside the data that I have kept inside this class? I have to define that. Okay, what operations are allowed? I have to define that. So for that, I declare methods, and these methods, I will call somehow these methods outside this class by making some variables of it. And then what will happen? this data will be changed accordingly. That's all.
Sir, explain me the 37th line how this is working. So 37th.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. We'll show you these things. Just wait for some time. Yeah, tell me, what's the doubt, Junaid?
Sir, you said that a class is a data type.
Yeah.
So if we print the type of class, it will return only class type. So one time print the type.
This is a class, right? How can you print its data type? Okay, let's try though.
Sir, in that where you have mentioned a def met 37th line.
Yeah.
So there I'm getting it has
Class
been
name,
not
sir.
defined.
Even I am not able to understand the 37th. So I will explain now in this.
Not
I
class, sir,
said
class
just
name,
wait.
organization.
I said just wait. I will. But why do you want to print the type of class this? You want to print organization, right?
No, sir, it should return the type like class. That
What is the type of the class he's asking that Python will return?
The type is class itself. Wow, how can you? Okay, tell me what is the type of INT?
sir, but if we print this, it will return class or inside type.
Try printing this. Anything you're going? Okay, haven't saved it, right? Okay, class is type. Is it coming so?
Sir is
Yes, sir.
asking in the organization, right? Class, then check it once.
No, sir, it is proper. But inside the type, we should get written class, no, sir.
But it's coming type. Class is itself a data type. Class is itself a data type. Okay, now tell me, once I declare this organization, this is itself a data type. Now let me try with something called INT. What shall come? Similarly, perhaps I should get something. Okay, see, for INT also I'm getting class called type. Why? These are data types. That's why. Can you tell me that what is the type of INT? That itself is a type. Then what is the type of it?
So that means if you print type class, it will give error, sir.
Type class. Class is what? Class is a keyword.
So once
Class
check
is-
it now, so it will.
But see, you're getting invalid syntax. Class is a
Okay.
keyword. How can you have type of it? Type
Yes.
किसका होता है? डेटा का टाइप होता है. ये तो कीवर्ड, इसका क्या टाइप होगा? Okay, yeah. Abhishek, tell me, what's the problem?
Yes, sir. I want to know, sir, like, can I put a list inside a tuple and then after can I safely change the content in the list, sir? In that.
Yeah,
list,
sorry.
Sir, can I put list inside the tuple?
List inside a table. You can, no problem.
And after that, sir, can I change the content in that list?
Why cannot? Why can't we? We have already
Because
got the
it
demonstration.
is in that tuple, no, sir. Tuple
So
never
what?
change.
Tuple may never change, but the content inside the list can change, na? I can.
Sir, list
I
is
cannot.
inside tuple.
So what? We have seen the demonstration while the tuples only. How can we change the content of a list that is inside a tuple? Haven't we? How many of you are still missing that? Inside the tuple, we have declared a list and we have changed the content inside that.
Sir, in
How many?
list, there is tuple 1, 2, 3. We have to change 1, 2, 3 as 4, 5, 6.
No.
Okay, tell me, how many of you are remembering the demonstration that I have shown? That inside a tuple, there was a list and the contents of the list I have updated. If you are not remembering, watch the video again, then we will discuss this tomorrow.
So, sir, it is mutable, right?
Yeah, sorry.
It is mutable, right, sir?
Mutable.
This list is mutable, not this tuple as a whole is mutable.
So then what is the reason of making tuple when we can change the values inside it?
First, when you are not remembering this, watch the video, come, then we will discuss.
No, no,
it.
I remember that line, sir. You said the tuples we cannot change. So we made a
Tuples as
tuple.
a whole. If I want to replace this entire list with another list, this is not possible, or with any other data. This is not possible as per the tuple ruling. We cannot
Okay.
add any data to it. We cannot delete any data from it. This is what tuple means. I
This
think
is the only doubt.
everything bit by bit I have shown while we were taking the tuples topic.
Sir, still
You
having
are-
the doubt. That's why.
And you didn't ask that thing on the Saturday. On
No,
Sunday.
sir. Actually, anyone
Yeah,
else
tell
is
me,
asking
Shyam.
something, then we will continue.
Sir, can we use tuples in class, sir?
Yes, why can't we? We can do everything we want inside a
Sorry,
class.
if we use the tuples in class, we cannot change the data, right?
Yes, you cannot. You cannot append anything, update anything. You cannot do anything.
Then okay, sir.
Suppose that data is sensitive. No change should be there. Then from that only, no
Apologies.
change will be there inside the organization. Sensitive data can be there. Then I will be using tuples.
तो सर टपल के अंदर सर अगर हम लिस्ट डालेंगे तो चेंज कर सकते हैं
बिल्कुल लिस्ट का कंटेंट चेंज हो सकता है
और लेकिन सर टपल फिर ऐसा क्यों बोलता है टपल वो चेंज नहीं हो सकता जब उसके अंदर का हम कंटेंट चेंज कर सकते हैं लिस्ट डाल के
वीडियो देखो फिर कल बात करेंगे
सर डाउट था इसलिए पूछा मैंने अभी देख के पूरा
तुम
प्रैक्टिस भी किया मैंने
सैटरडे तुमने संडे पूछा क्यों नहीं सेम डाउट
सर अब उसके बाद प्रैक्टिस किया ना सर वो
ठीक है तब क्लास के बाद डिस्कस करेंगे
That's all, sir. Thank you. Abhishek, after class, put your hand down.
Yeah, Abhishek, tell me, what's the problem?
I already asked, sir. I asked the same thing, the tuple and the list.
Okay, fine. Okay, till now, till here, any problem? Please ask me. Now I will show how will we use this method. What I said, this data type is what user defined. Entire data type is user defined, right? Entire data type organization is user defined. Entire data is user defined data type. So to change, to add some operations on the data, to do some operations on the data, what should happen? I should define some methods, right? I should do something to operate on this data. How can I do? I want to change this, manipulate this. How can I do? That will not be done by on itself. Okay. So I have to, how can I do that? By defining some methods. So I want to change, I want to add a functionality to this list that whenever I will be having a new employee, I will be passing its name and that will be added at the end of this list. How can I do that? How I have done that? How I have done that? List.employees, whatever is the variable name dot append and this employee name. This employee name I am taking as a parameter inside my met method. Okay. Now see how will I call this method? How will I call this method? Okay, what I have done, print. So let's remove this. Company1 dot met. Okay, let's give Mohit as the new employee name, Mohit Kumar. Okay. It will not be print here. Company1 dot met. First, let's call this from outside. This variable name dot operator, then the method name inside the braces, give the name you want to, Mohit Kumar. Okay, I have given. Now let's try printing the list again. What happens? Print now let's see what happens. Okay, what had happened? Okay, great. So this is not working. It is saying that takes one positional argument, but two were given. Why this is so?
Sir,
Some
there
kind,
in the
some,
37th line, it is not mentioned.
yeah,
List
what
of the
list?
employees.
Sir, explain the 37th line. I am unable to understand the rest of the code after that.
See here, see. List of employees refers here. The list of employees data I have inside this organization data type. Okay. Organization class is there. Inside that I have a list of employees data. Okay.
Okay.
Inside that, what I want to do, whatever the list is, I will be having some employee name. Append that at the end of the list. Nothing else. This is what I want to do. So for
Sir, but we
that,
are appending the employee name, but we have not given anywhere the employee name.
so we will call, then we will give na EMP
Sir.
name, append this. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Sir,
tell
in
me.
list, sir, in list we can add directly. We can add directly, no, sir. Why you are using diff method?
Here, see where the list is inside organization. Can I now access this directly? This list is now a part of another data type organization. So how can I access this list now? Via something called variable of that data type. Company one I have declared here. Dot list of employees. This is how we will access this. But here, when I'm trying company one dot met, I'm calling this method with this variable. I can call this method. Okay. When I'm calling this method and saying that, okay, this company one has what? Company one has all the data inside it that are present inside the class. Number of employees, Google. After that, this list, everything it has. So I am saying, okay, this whatever is present inside the company one variables data, to that append another employee by its name. This is what I am saying. But yeah, it's not taking. So for that,
सर वो एम्प्लॉय नेम नहीं समझा मुझे अभी.
एम्प्लॉय नेम पैरामीटर है मेथड का.
मतलब लिस्ट ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज है हमारे पास, अमर, सौरभ, अखिलेश, राइट. उसके अंदर हम अपेंड कर रहे हैं अपेंड ऑफ नेम. तो वो चीज क्या अपेंड हो रही है सर? अपेंड डॉट नेम के अंदर क्या है? क्योंकि
अपेंड क्या हो रहा है? ईएमपी डॉट नेम, ये जो पैरामीटर है ना, किसी एम्प्लॉय का नाम दे रहा हूं मैं. ओके, इस नाम के एम्प्लॉय को इस लिस्ट में ऐड कर दो. ये हो रहा है और तो कोई बात नहीं है.
सर ये रन करोगे एक बार?
नहीं हो रहा है तो देखो कंपनी डॉट वन मेट मोहित कुमार, ये रन ही नहीं हो रहा है.
ओके, सो मोहित कुमार का इंफॉर्मेशन देगा अंदर क्या है, राइट?
मोहित कुमार का इंफॉर्मेशन इसकी जो कंपनी वन जो वेरिएबल है उसके अंदर जो लिस्ट है.
क्योंकि सर हमने एम्प्लॉय डॉट नेम के अंदर ना हमने कुछ एम्प्टी लिया है ना कुछ लिया, डायरेक्ट उसको अपेंड कर दिया डिफाइन डाल के.
या एम्प्लॉय नेम एक वेरिएबल है ना, वेरिएबल का जो डेटा है वो अपेंड हो जाएगा.
तो इसके अंदर डेटा किधर है सर? एएमपी नेम के अंदर
एमपी नेम को दे रहा हूं मैं डेटा. फंक्शन कॉलिंग कैसे करते हैं? फंक्शन कॉलिंग में होता क्या है? How will the function calling work? When I am saying company1.met, company1.met, I am seeing here, giving here what? Mohit Kumar. This MK will be pointing where? See the met. Met के अंदर की what is there inside met? EMP name.
बट सर वो कंपनी वन तो हम लोग ने डेफ के बाहर रखा है ना, वो तो फंक्शन के.
This is what? This is a variable of this data type. Cannot I? I have to access the entire data via some variable. Direct I cannot access. How will you print? How can I access without a variable all this data? Can you have any way? I don't have. All the data is clubbed under a single data type called organization. Now these individual data types I want to manipulate and change. How will I? By having some variable. What these variables are called? Objects. That's all. So how can I declare a variable? Variable name, provide that, and then the organization, class name, and then double braces.
So let's complete this question, then we'll ask the further doubts.
Okay, fine. I am unable to do this. Whenever I wanted that what I wanted, company name is there inside all the data, or that all the data that I am having inside organization, that will be present inside company one. All the data will be present here. Now, whatever data, whatever the list I am having inside this company one, to that, what I'm saying, add this EMP name at the end. Add this EMP name. Okay, now, but I'm unable to. I am calling. How will I call the function? Variable name dot method name, and then Mohit Kumar, the name of the employee that I want to give, but it's not working. So how will I make that work? I think for defining methods inside class, we have to give another parameter, okay? And that parameter is called self. For every method that you define inside a class, you have to give another parameter called self. Now, how I have to access this data, this list of employees name? How can I access this inside this method? Using self.list of employees. Then only this will work. Let's see whether it's still working or not. Okay, yeah, it's still not working fine. It's saying that met takes one positional argument, but two were given. Some kind of issue is happening. What do you think?
Sir,
Okay,
two prints.
Let's remove this
parameter and you are giving only one.
I think this space is causing some issues. Okay, able to do that? I think this space was not acceptable. Once you are giving a space, that is treated as some other string.
Sir, now print by removing self also, sir.
You cannot. Let's try that, whether it's happening or not.
But so inside string we can take as any value and space and all, sir.
But
take as
now
string.
I am giving input from the console, I guess. No, not I'm giving, but yeah, some other thing is happening because of which this is not taking. Okay, yeah. Okay, is it happening still? Okay, yeah. Let me clear everything. And yeah, see, met takes one positional arguments, but two were given. This is the type error that I am getting. Why? I have now removed the space, but still I am getting the error. Why? Because no self is there. Another, whenever you want to declare a method inside a class, you have to first give this parameter called self, then only you can give any other parameter. Okay, now how will I access this list inside my this organization data type? By this self dot list of employees. Without using this self, you cannot change this. Do remember. Now let's try printing. Okay, done successfully. First initial list was Amar, Saurabh, Akhilesh, then Aman, Saurabh, Amar, Saurabh, Akhilesh, Mohit. Mohit got added successfully. Now let's see what is happening. What I said. First tell me, if I declare company one variable I am declaring. That will have what data inside it? What is the data that will have inside this? All the data present inside the class will be present inside company one, right? So I will have number of employees 100, Google as my name of the company, list of employees, everything will be present inside company one variable. Okay, all this data. Then profit will be 2 crore and Amar as the CEO. Okay, fine. All these 5 data is present in this company one variable. Now, what does this self means? Self is meaning what? Whenever I declare a method, I have to give self. That means when company one dot met, when I will be calling this calling the method met using company one, this self means whatever is the content inside your company one variable, change that. I can have some other variable also. Okay, company two, let's say. Company two variable I am having, that will have data, the same data as company one initially. Once I'm declaring, now this self means company one is calling this method met. Whatever content is inside your company one, change that. Don't touch this object. No other object of same data type will be affected. But if I say company one dot met, that means whatever you have content inside company one variable, to that list, add another employee called Mohit. This is what the self does. For self points to which variable is calling this method met. Okay. Now for that variable, whatever the content of the list is, to that add the name Mohit. That is why this self is necessary. Let me define another object and show you that company 2 data of company 2 doesn't changes. Okay, I think that too has changed. Okay, fine. Yeah, this will change, no doubt, because as a whole I am changing the details of the class. The default details of the class I'm changing. That's why it will change. Okay, fine. As of now, just keep one thing in mind. Without self, let me remove this. Just keep one thing in mind. Without self, we cannot access any data member inside my class. As well as without self, no method can be defined inside a class. These 2 points keep in mind. Now we will see how this self works in some other cases where is it very much necessary. Okay. Yes, tell me, Amar. What's the doubt? Hello. Yeah, tell me. As of now.
Yes, sir.
Hello,
I was
sir.
unable to unmute, that's why it take time, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, now please explain me the 37th line. Now the question is solved, so I can understand now easily. I think.
What I have done. Tell me one thing. I have said now, whatever
Yes.
data that I have inside class will be present inside the company one variable. Every data. Inside that I have a list of employees. Now, using this method of the class, I can manipulate this data.
So, sir, show me that the 37 line till that what it is printing in the console.
See first what it was printing. Okay, let me clear and then. At first, it was printing what? Amar, Saurav, Akhilesh. Then I have added Mohit using the met method.
Sir,
Name of the
we
method is
have
met.
defined right mat red.
Next,
Okay.
once I'm printing, it is printing Mohit along with it.
Okay, with the def we have defined the method mat. In that
And
we are
this-
putting that self function with that
Not
name.
self function. Self is a keyword.
Okay, self
Now
keyword.
see one thing. This method met is what a part of class organization. This is the part of this organization. You cannot access that. Without company one dot list of company one dot met. I have to access that using company one variable, this dot operator and the met method name. This is how I have to access that. Anything you want to access inside a class, what is the syntax? What I have to use? Variable name I have declared, then either the data or the method, anything. How will I access? Name of the variable dot, either the data name or met variable, met method, anything you want.
Sir, we have defined met, then self data got to know, but still we have to give inside the bracket employee name, the keyword.
Employee name is not a keyword, it is a variable. Self is a keyword.
Okay, that variable employee name we have given.
Yeah, employee name. Now what will happen? Met is what? Self. Then employee name.
So employee name will be the input, sir.
Employee name, yes, will be pointing to this Mohit. Point will be pointing to Mohit, and what will happen? Inside this list, Mohit will be appended. That's all.
So, sir, after this, where this input method is running after the 37th line means
Where the input is running.
Means in the def we have given like self.employee name. Employee name
Yeah.
was the input. So
Yeah.
in where we are taking that employee name.
I am calling it from outside, na? Then the employee name will point here in this Mohit. It will take the input from here and will do what? Inside the list, it will append the employee name.
So how this def and this self is working in company one dot. Okay, we have given the mat, right? Then it is working. Got it, sir. Thank you.
Junaid, tell me.
So what is the use of object? We can also access the variable through class name dot operator.
Okay, fine. What I have said, if I want to have hundreds of companies, okay, let's say hundreds of companies I want to have, and for them separate data will be there, then what will you do? Same format and hundreds of data, hundreds of companies I want to have. What will you do then? I can access the data, but this data will be different for different objects. Isn't it?
So I didn't understand.
Organization is the data type. For this type, I can have hundreds of variables, correct? Will I have same data for each and every company? Right now, the data is for Google company, specific. But if I want to have Microsoft, Salesforce, all these companies details, then I have to declare such variables for these things also, right? Variables for these companies also, and all the data associated with it with that will be different. That's why we need objects. Any data you want to change, you can change. There is no problem. Okay.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, means so I've taken a list, two lists I've taken where you have been taken, right? Amar,
okay.
Saurabh and Abhilash. I've taken again another list, separate list over there only.
Here, yeah, inside the class.
Yes, sir, inside the class only. I've taken a separate list over there.
Yeah.
But it was not working.
Why?
It was saying as a will be not able to change in tuple object.
Where have you taken? Okay, I will see after the class. Okay, after the session is over, I will see.
Okay.
Okay, any doubt till here? Please tell me first. How will we define class? How will we define its object? Is everything clear? First, tell me that. How will we utilize? How will we access data inside the class? How will we access the methods inside the class? Are these four concepts okay with all of you? Tell me. Four things. How to define class? Defining class, how to declare objects. Next, how to access class data. And how to access class data, how to use class methods. All these things are clear. 4 things. Please tell me. Who is having doubt? Please tell me.
Sir, why have we had given that company one organization?
How? What I said. What I said. I think you are at all not listening in the class.
I think we should not take this now. That is my doubt, sir.
Company. Why I have taken? Then how? What I said. Company one is a variable, and of what data type class. How will you declare that? How will you let Python know that this is of data type organization? By this
Okay.
organization and double braces. By that, Python will do what? Declare a company one variable, and inside that copy all the contents of the class. Whatever are the content of
that
the
round
class,
brackets are the tuple of the organization, sir.
not tuple. This is syntax. No tuple and
Okay.
anything. This is how Python recognizes that, okay, this is a class object. And whatever is the content of my class, I have to copy that inside my company one variable. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
So just now we declared that company one is equal to organization, right, sir?
Yeah. And another thing all of you have to remember is that suppose that I am declaring 2 variables, company 1 and company 2. 2 variables I'm declaring. Once I declare them, separate copies of class data will be present inside them. Separate copies. This copy, entire data copy will be first made into the company 1, then entire data will be copied to the company 2. If I make 2 different variables, 2 different copies of the class data will be present inside my class objects. Both the data are separate. Separate copies are there. Don't think they belong to the same. Since they belong to the same class, whatever is defined inside the class will have only 1 copy. Once you, as many as the objects you declare, that much copies are present in the forms of objects. Okay. Here company 1 will have separate data of organization, and this company 2 will have separate data of organization. Okay. I will not explain this with an example now because you will get confused. Firstly. Okay, fine.
हेलो सर.
Yes, tell me.
सर एक ही नाम से 2 क्लास बना सकते हैं क्या?
नहीं बना सकते.
और सर एक और डाउट था, क्लास के अंदर क्लास
हो सकता है, पर मत
सर
करने जाना.
दो डिफाइन करेंगे तो सर तो भी नहीं बनेगा क्लास.
क्या मतलब?
2 क्लास अलग से नहीं बना सकते अपन.
सेम नेम का नहीं बना सकते. 2 क्लास बिल्कुल बना सकते हैं. जितने क्लासेस चाहो उतने बना सकते हैं.
ओके.
Okay, one thing, what I have said in Python, if I declare a variable var, if I don't give any value to it, it will give an error, right? Till now we have seen that. Is it? How can we actually do this? How can we do this? Variable name, just write this pass. Let's do this and we'll see. Let's say I declare a variable var equal to, okay, var, just var this will not be recognized, but if I give var equal to pass, then see what happens. Okay, what's happening? Invalid syntax. I think it's not taking it right now. Okay, I will discuss this in the next class. How can we declare?
सर एक और डाउट था सर.
Yeah.
सर हमने एक बार स्क्रॉल करेंगे थोड़ा ऊपर स्क्रीन.
Yes, please.
सर हमने क्लास ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑलरेडी ले लिया है 28 लाइन में.
हाँ.
तो फिर भी हमने उसको कंपनी के नाम को 1 लेकर के ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को डिफाइन करना पड़ रहा है.
ये क्लास है, जैसा आईएनटी डेटा टाइप होता है, क्लास भी एक डेटा टाइप है। ठीक है।
तो ये ऑटोमेटिकली सब ऑर्गेनाइजेशन क्लास के अंदर ही आ रहा है सर, फिर भी हमें डिफाइन करना
कंपनी,
क्यों पड़ रहा है?
कंपनी वन मैं जब वेरिएबल डिक्लेयर करूंगा उसका भी तो कोई टाइप होगा ना। क्या टाइप है? ऑर्गेनाइजेशन टाइप है।
सर हम उसको ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज इक्वल टू ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पैरेंथेसिस ऐसे ले सकते हैं क्या?
ऑर्गेनाइजेशन नाम रख सकते हो, रख सकते हो, शायद पाइथन अलाउ करता है मे बी।
वो क्योंकि हम लोग
ऑर्गेनाइजेशन,
कंपनी वन क्यों नहीं, इसलिए
पर ये करना, ये बहुत बुरी बुरी बात है, ये नहीं होना
सर एक बार
चाहिए।
चेक करना था सर, उस तरह से होगा कि नहीं, वो
हो
डाउट।
सकता है, वो कोई बात नहीं। बट यहाँ पे ओके या फाइन, कंपनी वन का नाम यहाँ पे नाम नहीं होगा। ओके, इसको चलो कमेंट आउट करते हैं तीनों को। या हो सकता है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
सर उसको प्रिंट करो ना एक बार आप, कंपनी वन की जगह ऑर्गेनाइजेशन लिख के होगा वो जैसा हो रहेगा, मतलब ये तीनों लाइन में सर सेम।
प्रिंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन डॉट प्रॉफिट लेट्स से, या फिर सीईओ का नाम प्रिंट करते हैं। आ रहा
Sir,
है
the
अमर?
both are organization only, sir.
Both are not organization, this is a variable and this is a data type, both are different. That's why I say na, the naming should be different, then
This
you are
was the
getting
doubt.
totally confused. That's why I said company one, that's why I have kept company one.
सर वो स्पेलिंग रॉन्ग हो गया, ए आएगा पी के बाद।
Okay,
40।
ठीक है, चलो, it's all over for today, we'll meet day after tomorrow.
What about tomorrow, sir?
Tomorrow I will not be present because I have some work, so yeah,
What about class, sir?
class won't be there for tomorrow, but some other thing might be there. Okay, let's do the MCQs. Just wait for a minute, I guess screen is stuck. Okay, I'm giving the first MCQ. Okay, given the first MCQ, please attempt all of you. All the 4 MCQs I have given, please attempt those.
Sir, I have sent you the code which I did in the WhatsApp for you.
Created the attendance also. Those who have attempted the MCQ, please mark your attendance.
Sir, I'm audible, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Yes, sir. I have sent you the that code which I did in the my VS Code
Okay,
for
yeah,
you
show
in
me.
the
Share
WhatsApp.
your screen and show me.
Okay, because I logged in the mobile. So
Okay, I have to download that and see. Let me.
okay,
Yeah.
I tried everything like in list and even in the strings I tried, but
Which
I'm
question
unable
is
to
it?
get
Which
that.
question is it?
Same only means which you did today against that only.
Where?
But in the list you have done right, sir.
You need to see
There you
what code you're writing. Yeah, those who have no doubts can leave. No problem. I need to show the code in your VS Code. What you have written.
Okay, sure. I'll be joining in the just with the system. Just a moment.
Okay, okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. I sent an image in chat box in starting of the class.
Yeah. Can you show me by sharing your screen?
Okay, sir.
Whatever problem you're getting. Yeah.
Sir, my screen is audible, sir. It's visible.
Sir, screen is visible.
Yes, yes. Screen is visible. Tell me what's the problem.
Here, I'm opening Git Bash here.
Only when I'm able to see Pradeep's screen.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, sir. In the name of the company, names of the company. So here I'm getting an error.
Why
here.
you are doing like this?
So because here you have a list of employees, right?
And yeah, and
So
the
in this
entire
line-
after that, how can after the square brackets are closed, how can you give an element there?
So that was my doubt. So we can create another list with that separate
What?
list.
Yeah, for that separate, how you declare a list? Some
So
other
yes,
name and
as
inside the
a-
square brackets. How can
yes,
you
I
declare list
tried.
like this?
So means with the list we can't declare in a square bracket, right? For this.
My point is, how can you declare a list data outside the square brackets?
Yes, sir. Means that was the doubt I was asking. I was not
Yeah.
able to get there.
You cannot. This is not possible. No, that is going outside the list. Not it won't be even recognized.
Okay. Outside the list, we can't print anything.
Yeah.
Means we can create another list instead of that.
You can try that.
Okay. I'll be trying. Just.
This will give an error because both that Santosh and Vinay will be treated as variables. You have to keep them inside.
Okay, okay, yes, yes.
डबल कोड
Yeah.
Double code. Yes, I forgot.
उसके बाद भी एरर देगा.
ये चाहता है दो लिस्ट को एक्सेस करना यूजिंग अ सिंगल वेरिएबल, समथिंग लाइक दैट.
नहीं ठीक है वो कर सकते हैं बट नीचे में एक लिखा है अपेंड वाला जो कंपनी डॉट मेट इसको कमेंट करना पड़ेगा.
Okay, okay.
तभी वो चलेगा. आगे
Yes, yes, I got that.
अब इसको अगर अनकमेंट कर दोगे तो एरर आ जाएगा.
Let's check once. Yes. We are getting error.
Tuple object has no attribute append. Some error you are getting.
टपल में
Yes.
ऐड नहीं कर सकते ना.
By default you are giving, I think,
सर आपने बताया था टपल्स के अंदर चेंज नहीं कर सकते.
नहीं कर सकते. Yeah, nothing can be added inside tuples. By default, when you are giving, you by this comma, these two things are treated as a tuple, I guess. Print the type, print the type of list of employees. Print its type. Print company dot type wo. Print type. Yeah, type first type. Company one dot list of employees. Entire type of that.
Type.
Yeah, type. Then company one dot list of employees.
Then
Inside brackets. Inside brackets. Company one dot list of employees.
उसको
Print
कमेंट करो फिर से कमेंट
Company
करो.
one dot met. Yeah, comment that. Class
टपल
is
देगा.
tuple, right? So you cannot change anything inside a tuple. Do remember
yes,
that.
sir.
सर आपने बोला था टपल के अंदर लिस्ट रहेगी तो चेंज हो जाएगी.
लिस्ट नहीं, यहाँ
list
पे
कहाँ
जो
है?
है पूरा कंटेंट ही कुछ
नहीं नहीं
और.
मेरा दूसरा क्वेश्चन है सर इसका तो हो
हम्म,
गया. हम लोगों ने बोला था ना कि टपल चेंज नहीं होता है राइट. बट अगर टपल के अंदर लिस्ट रखी है तो आपने बोला वो चेंज हो जाएगी.
लिस्ट के अंदर का जो कंटेंट है उसको चेंज कर सकते हैं.
बट वो तो सर टपल के अंदर है तो फिर तो टपल ही चेंज हो गया ना.
पर लिस्ट टपल के अंदर है क्या? लिस्ट है ना.
लेकिन वो टपल में नहीं आएगी सर लिस्ट बाहर आएगी क्या जो चेंज
टपल
होगी.
में ही आएगी, पर ये फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी है. लिस्ट है
तो
तो
सर-
चेंज कर सकते हैं.
चेंज होगा तो टपल ही ना सर. लेकिन
चेंज टपल के एक पोर्शन का जो डेटा है एक जगह अपडेट हो रहा है, उससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. पूरे लिस्ट को अगर मैं ऐड टू वन गो किसी और
तो
लिस्ट
सर अभी
change
भाई
करूंगा
के
तो
क्वेश्चन
नहीं
में हम अपडेट कर रहे थे टपल का डेटा तो नहीं हुआ ना इसमें अपेंड करके.
वो तो नहीं होगा. अपेंड या फिर डिलीट कुछ नहीं होता है.
तो मतलब टपल के अंदर हम लोग चेंज नहीं कर सकते हैं लेकिन टपल के अंदर अगर लिस्ट डालें तो चेंज कर सकते हैं
लिस्ट का पर्टिकुलर डेटा चेंज हो जाएगा. That is
लिस्ट के अंदर.
possible. Okay, doubt is clear?
Yes,
Whatever-
yes, sir. My
whatever
doubt is
you are.
clear.
Okay. You can stop sharing. Now, who else is having doubt?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
For my question,
Yes.
share the screen for
Yes,
GitHub.
share it.
Okay, sir. Sir, it's visible.
Yes, let me see. Yeah.
देव को
Okay, wait,
आपने
wait,
इसमें
please.
क्यों लिया? ऊपर में जो पहला कमांड है git push dot origin git push origin देव को आपने डबल कोट में क्यों लिया?
Bro, tell me in English. I don't mind.
Why you put dev in double quotes?
Yeah, I'm just normally I put not double quotes also. It's showing like
Updates were rejected because the remote contents work that you do not have locally.
actually day before CC I submitted like this only, sir. But yesterday assignment not submitted with push command.
Okay, without try that. What's happening?
Git push origin.
Okay, do one thing first. Git pull. First type git pull.
I tried like this also, sir, but didn't come. Git pull origin. Dev.
No, not origin. Just type
Yeah.
git pull. No
Okay.
problem with that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Patel. Something have got either means some kind of problem have been added. Pooling is not possible because you have unmerged files. Fix them in your work tree and then use git add rm files.
Git add files.
What you want to merge? What you want to merge here?
I didn't merge any.
Have you made any other file?
Yes, sir. I made here in this week 4. I made new
So-
folder.
First do commit. First commit that.
I committed this, sir. Commit with
But
week
why
4.
this is showing merging? Git status type that. What's the problem? Okay. Changes to be committed. It is showing changes to be committed. How you said that? Yeah, you have committed. Commit that first. Commit these changes, then you will be able to push, I guess. Git commit -m. Okay, now
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
committing is not possible because you have unmerged files. I don't know. Okay, he's trying. Try first git merge dev. Do that first. Git merge dev. No, he's inside dev, right? This
Yes,
will
sir.
not work again. Try. Okay, print.
Check out to master first.
Yeah, check out to master first. Yeah, now
No,
not-
no, it's not working.
sorry, git checkout main, not master. No master is there, but git checkout main will be there. Checkout main. Git checkout main.
Main.
MAIN. Yeah. Did not specify any file.
सर फर्स्ट
Some-
ओपन सर इनका जो रिपोजिटरी है गिटअप का वो ओपन करके देखना पड़ेगा.
एक बार दिखाओ तो. See once. Let's see.
GitHub.
Your GitHub
GitHub.com.
repository. Failed to load last commit information.
They
It's master only there by default, but master is not getting checkout too.
Failed to
This
load
branch is 15 commit ahead of the master.
Will I reload it?
No, not required. It had, I think, some kind of
Reclone, bro, clone again, then it will not give
clone
that.
again. This
I
is
have
the
done this
option.
just now. Just now I did the same. It is giving like after 2-3 days, it will give the problem, clone again.
So, there is a main folder with
but
Titanium.
but अभी नहीं दिखा रहा ना वो.
अरे
Will
ब्रो
I get-
डेस्कटॉप पे मत बनाया करो, ड्राइव में जाता है तो बहुत टाइम प्रॉब्लम देता है.
Will I get same folders and all? Titanium.
Yeah,
Here,
yeah.
I
Once
cloned
you
it.
clone, you will get everything.
Here, will I clone, sir? Again, new folder, create new folder, and again clone on that.
Yeah, do it on the desktop. Don't come inside into local dex. Just do it for pushing the files, right? Do it in the desktop. Clone here.
सर वो डेस्कटॉप में बहुत बार जल्दी एरर दे देता है क्योंकि वो गूगल ड्राइव में हमारा सेव रहता है डेस्कटॉप फाइल्स, इसलिए.
Create new folder first.
Control Z or N is the shortcut for new folder.
न्यू कर दो उसको अटिन्यू हाँ ओके
26 is the batch. That will be easy to remember.
Here there is 26.
okay open.
After doing the clone, you cannot change the folder name, I think.
Yes.
So git init.
Anything, do anything, it will work. Even the clone will take the init file inside that.
Yeah, it's automatically taken for cloning.
No, bro, insert, then copy
Git
paste
clone
that
URL.
code.
URL.
Git clone URL.
Code.
Inside the code. Not here, but the green button. Now go to the git bash.
Press the insert key, it will take the paste.
Yeah, now clone it. Yeah.
Enter.
Okay, done.
Now do CD with your name folder, then do that git checkout there, Dave. CD and then your name of your that. First do the ls. No, first do the ls, then copy that, then CD space paste it,
Okay,
then do
close
that
that.
git
Close
checkout.
this. Better close this. Go inside the folder. Where have you cloned that? Yeah.
Otherwise, you will be learning git from again.
Yeah. Go inside it and now open git bash. Go inside that. And now open git bash.
Outside, yeah.
Dave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done.
Problem solved हो गया.
You are getting it now. No problem. Add the files and now just push.
Now it will get download all your files from your remote
I-
repository.
I added today files. Tomorrow
Not-
CC I will.
Not here. You have to again just recopy and paste inside the folder. I think that is inside some other folder, right? That didn't get committed, didn't get pushed inside your GitHub repo.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Any
Okay,
other
sir.
doubts you're having?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Good night. Done for the
Good night,
day.
all of you. Yeah.
Yes, bye.
Good night,
all of
everyone.
you. Yeah.
Good night, Saurabh.
Good night.